Hi everybody, I found Subway and I found a pit stop, so I'm sitting comfortable. I was going to get out and sit at the bench and enjoy it, but it's a tad cold out there today. The wind is blowing. What's the temperature? 17 degrees. It's cold. I think I might have been the only one walking around bare feet. So I got my Subway, I got my usual turkey and ham with beetroot and cheese and carrot and lettuce. That's all I have. Sometimes I'll get a chicken schnitzel, but I love my Subway. Nice and fresh, and Subway and sparkling water. Got to drink the water. Babies are still asleep. I was going to get out, I said, but it is too cold out there. I know we're at the bottom of South Australia and it's cold, so I'm wondering when do they actually get their summer. I know sometimes at the beach up north it does get cold, but here it is wind blowing. So I don't know. So what are you all having for lunch? As today is the 10th of October. It is almost 1 o'clock. Because we daylight saving started last Sunday, this is still on the old time, the car, so I've got to remember what time it is. So I'm in no hurry to get back. I'll have a look around here. I might drive around the streets and video going around in the town, because it looks a nice little town. Really does, but they're nippy. I thought maybe I could move to Adelaide, but I thought, no, it's too cold. Way too cold for me. Excuse me. The worms are biting, so I've got to feed them. So, what do we got here? Subway cheaper here than at Coffs Harbour. And because I'm a senior, I got a senior's card. We get 10% off everything. I got my babies. I haven't changed my babies. They're still in the little ones. So here's Alice saying hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Sneezing off from a cute little hat. I love that hat. And we've got my little Bead is adorable. It's Bead. I know it's Bead. He's so adorable. And we've got little Bridget. Little Bridget's a big girl. Come on, girl. See? Little Bridget. She got a hat on. Oh. Got to keep the head warm. Although I don't wear a hat. I was thinking maybe I should have brought my scarf for out there, but it is cold. And actually, where I walked to go to the loos, it was soft. It wasn't hard like a normal footpath. So maybe there's a reason why they have it so short, soft. It's nice. I'm parked where the ocean is on the other side, but they've got like trees and that, so that's protecting from the breeze coming off the ocean. I'll drive around, see if I can get closer to the ocean. I won't be getting out. As I said, it's cold. But I'm enjoying my trip here. There's another place down here called Cape something or other. I might go and have a look at that. Do what I can here today, so got nothing to rush home for. What's tomorrow? Today's the day. We only worry about today, don't we, friends? Oh, excuse me. I needed that. I really needed that. So, better turn that right off. Can't have any music playing in the background because I don't think they'll like other music besides the free ones that YouTube give, or we can play. Probably copyright, I don't know. But as we said, I'm going. I'll go now so I can eat my lunch, and I'll see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye. Like again, I had a cough fit. Something, I don't know what it was. Anyway, talking about my friend. You know, I never missed the birthday card. I never missed the Christmas card. But she would, when she'd realised it was my birthday, oh, I forgot, okay, I'll get a card and I'll post it to you. I never received that card. It was like I was the one that put in the effort and keeping the relationship going, even though she lived in Victoria. It was like she didn't put any effort into it, keeping the relationship going. So it's, and I don't know when it was, for maybe 5-6 years ago. I just broke the friendship completely. I blocked her on Facebook. I want nothing to do with her because it seems like I was putting the effort into the friendship. She even, at the time I was driving taxis, and the only thing she did was ring them to get me to contact her. You know what the worst part was? She could never remember my address. She would always have to ask for my address. So when I blocked her and everything, she couldn't write because she didn't have my address. Now what kind of friendship is that when you don't have someone's address? It's just so hard. And I think I made 2 trips down to, I know she lived at the Hunter Valley in New South Wales for a while, and that's when her first boy was born. I visited there. Then when she moved to Victoria, just across the border in Victoria from New South, I visited her twice. She would drive up part through Coxar to go and visit family up north, but she would never actually stop in, make the effort to stop in and see me. Well, once she only could see was because the car broke down. Then she contacted me and spent some time. But that's about it. She never made the effort. It seems like it was too hard, I don't know. It seems like she didn't value the friendship as much as I valued it. So it's just over. Any friendship, it seems like I was the one who wanted the friendship more. I was the one who kept it going. And of course in the end, I was the one who ended it. Because it was, I don't know. Some people are strange. You know, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm good. I'm happy. I do get setbacks. Everybody has setbacks. But I'm happy. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with my babies. So I do have that connection there. I didn't realise I had. Because they always talk about, when some mums on Facebook, they say they've lost the bond with their baby. I thought, what are they talking about? I have no idea what they're talking about. And they said, we lost the bond, so we're selling it. And I thought, okay, I wouldn't know which baby, if I didn't have a bond with the baby, I wouldn't know which one it was, and I wouldn't sell them. Because even coming over here, it was hard leaving them. You know, I gave them all a kiss goodbye and I was crying as I did it. Because I would love them all to come. maybe if I hired a car and drove, you know. But I've got too many look after. Imagine the clothes. Although to be honest, I don't change my babies every day. No, I don't change them every day. It just depends on the weather. I've got some nice. Hopefully the weather's not too cold on Saturday, because if it is cold, it's cold. As I said, I'm only taking one, so I've got a nice outfit I want to wear. It's like a romper thing. I don't know where I got it from. It's a the brownie one's got. I don't even know where I got it from now. I must have brought it from somewhere. And it's a romper thing. It hasn't got sleeves, so I'll be putting like a little bodysuit on onesie thing underneath it. So that's or with Bridget. I did bring some knitted outfits. So even if it's a bit nippy, I might be able to put one of the knitted outfits on it. That the lovely Jackie Cullen from Munchkin knitted. And since now Quinn is now Quinton, she's got more knitted outfits. Bridget has. So I don't know if I should be calling the guy in front of me. And anyway, I don't think you can see his number plate. Doesn't matter anyway. Any moo cows? Aren't there any moo cows around here? I seen some sheep the other day when I went over to Murray Bridge. There was some sheep out. They must have just got shorn. Because as I said, we're in spring here. So I kept them a bit warm. Sheep are nice. There's no sheep around Coffs Harbour. Actually, I might go back to the shopping centre I was the other day, Harbour Town Shopping Centre, because they had these animals in there, like a little petting zoo. And there's one lady, she must be in her late 20s, early 30s. She said, "Oh, I'm too old for that." I said, "Girl, come on, you're never too old. You want to do something, do it." That's what I tell you, everybody. Do not think you're too old for something. Do it, whatever it is. We only have one life to live. We're only here for a very short time. So enjoy that time while we have it. We've got some road work up ahead, so must be getting closer to Harbour Village. No, it's not Harbour Village. Victor Harbour. So we've got to drop down to 70k. So down here is Victor Harbour. Yeah, there's water, there's a harbour, and there's a ferry that Darwin that actually goes over to Kangaroo Island. And actually Kangaroo Island, you can actually stay there. I think the best time to stay there would be Christmas, because that's our summer, and it'd be nice and warm, won't be so bad. It's not as, I don't think it's not as far as south. I'm not quite sure if it's as far as south as Tasmania. I know in Australia we joke about Tasmania being, people saying you've been overseas. I said no, I haven't been to Tasmania, because Tasmania is separate from the mainland here in Australia. Although at one stage it would have been attached, and just like every other island, you're just separated. And I think it's called Bass Strait between Australia and Tasmania, and there's a ferry that you can travel on. If you don't want to fly, you can travel on a ferry. You can take your car to Tasmania with you. I was thinking of travelling, visiting every country, every capital city. Well, I've done 4 so far. I think Perth would be nice. I'd love to drive across there. 9k's to Victor Harbour. So I don't think that first video I was doing, so I was just talking to myself. Because now it's telling me how much I've used. So what I've got on here, I've got my external hard drive with me once I get down here before I do anything else. Oh, we've got a goat dairy farm. Goat milk's supposed to be good. I don't know. I know one of my nephews, I think they're allergic to cow's milk. So they put him on the goat's milk. Oh, there's a winery down here too, Hindmarsh Valley Goat Dairy. We've got some river. It's cold down here in the winter. It's 15 degrees now, so it's still a bit nippy. The car I got, it's actually got the temperature gauge, tells you the temperature on the outside. So it's 15 degrees out there, which is what it was when I left West Beach. What have we got here? They've got some strange names down here. They could be Aboriginal. Oh no, there are some towns. There's some Baha sheep. I know there are some towns that have the Aboriginal name. Aboriginals are our native Australians. Just like the Americans, your native people are the Indians. Aboriginals are our native Australians. They were here when the first fleet come to Australia. 1788, I think it was. And that's why we celebrate Australia Day on the 26th of January. I know they're up in arms at the moment about should we celebrate that day? Because there's a lot of hogwash going out there that should change, because they reckon it's a day that the white invaded Australia. But it wasn't our fault, it wasn't us. That's said decades ago. My first ancestors, direct descendant, they came here from...
In 600 metres, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Welch Road.
Getting closer, speeds, drop it down to 80. My ancestors come from Ireland, direct descendant, my grandfather's grandparents came from County Down, Ireland. So we didn't do anything. And I do have convicts in the family. I have a convict, William. He was married, had 3 kids. His wife...
Continue on A13 for 2 kilometres.
Okay. His wife had a baby, and I'm not quite sure if the mother died first. I can't remember if the baby died. Anyway, he was left with his 3 children. And he had to feed these 3 children, so he stole the sheep to feed them. And of course he got caught and he was sent to Australia as a convict. It's strange because he actually remarried. He got a pardon and he remarried, and he must have been still in contact with his children over in England, because his children ended up coming to Australia. And I am descendant from his second wife. What's her name, Bridget? I think it was her. I think her name was Bridget. Because I know I got Bridget from the family name, and also Bridget would have been, if my baby I lost in '96 survived and a girl, I would have called her Bridget. I know after I lost the baby, I was writing in my diary, and I remember writing about the baby. And I thought, I can't keep calling it the baby. I had to give this baby a name. So I had to choose a name that for either sex. So that's why I chose
In
Sam.
400 metres, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Hindmarsh Road, B37.
Oh, I see the ocean. Oh, I see the ocean. Oh, you can't see. You'll be following this car all the time. There's the ocean. Yes, that is the ocean. What ocean that is. I've got to find Subway and need some lunch. Got to feed the worms. Yes, the worms need feeding. There's Bunnings. What have you got? Domino's. I love pizza. Oh, ham and pineapple.
Exit the roundabout onto Hindmarsh Road. Continue on B37 for 2 kilometres.
Still, my favourite pizza of all time is ham and pineapple. That is the only one I'll eat. People say you don't put pineapple on pizza. You gotta have pineapple on pizza. Come on, people. Oh, look, the water. I can see it, but you can't. There we are. Well, there's a lookout there. Ah, there we are. We've got some wood, it's like a little bay. I wonder how far Kangaroo Island is a fair hike out, because it's a lot further than. Oh, there's an old church. I love old churches. You know, they're so magnificent. They're so, I don't know what they are. Temperature's still 15 degrees. It's 20 past 12. So time for lunch. Might go walk on the beach if it's not too windy. It's a bit windy because there's little waves on the water. Because I know all you can see is the beach. The car in front of me, you hear me chatting away. I wish I actually had brought this. Actually, I did get a cradle phone holder off eBay, but it wouldn't work. The phone wouldn't stay attached. So yesterday I went and got one at JB Hi-Fi, and look, it cost me 25 bucks. Yeah, we say 25 bucks. Bucks means dollars here in Australia. So, original currency back before 1966 was dollars and pounds, shilling and pence, which there's income for dollars and income for cents to replace the pounds and the shilling and the pence. On the 14th of February 1966.
In 300 metres, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Seaview Road.
Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. Except the buildings. They got high-rise buildings. 1, 2, 3, 3. No, I don't like. Got to find a Subway. Then I go find somewhere. There's Macca's. I don't like Macca's. Not a Macca's fan. Not very healthy. Oh my God, I got sore. I think I got arthritis in my shoulders. Oh, there's Big W, Target, and Woolies. Subway must be somewhere.
Head southwest on Hindmarsh Road, B37. Turn right onto Hill Street.
There's no Subway in there. I can't see a Subway. It's KFC.
Head southwest on Hindmarsh Road, B37.
Got to find a Subway.
In 150 metres, turn right onto Crozier Road. Take the next right onto Crozier Road.
I might stop this so I can search for my Subway. I know there's one down here. I checked.
In 100 metres, at the roundabout, take the third exit and stay on Torrens Street, B37.
Victoria Street. Cape Jarvis, whatever Cape Jarvis is.
In 200 metres, turn left onto Crozier Road.
Okay, so I'm going to pull over now. I've got to park here. And I will stop the video.
Head
and I'll
southwest
talk
on
to you later.
Torrens Street B37
Next
towards
video.
Torrens Lane.
Might go and get a look at somewhere.
Turn right onto Burke Street, then turn left onto Hinkler Street.
Okay, well, we'll do that. Okay, bye, people. I will see you later. There we are. I got it going. So we've got some hills. I don't think, from what I see, I can't see them. Maybe I see them. We've got some hills. Oh my God, look at it. It is so open. I might stop and just do a video here of the countryside, because you can't see anything from when I'm just driving. I don't know what, this might be grapes. Yes, it is. We've got grapes. In South Australia is wide as that they grow their grapes. There is a place somewhere, I'm not quite sure where it is, called the Barossa Valley. I'll take you off. Hang on. We've got grapes over there. And some more grapes. There is a place near Coffs Harbour that they have grapes. You probably can't see much, can I? Yeah, there we are, I can. There. That's blue sky. I'm 35 k's away from where I'm going. Where am I going? Harbour. Victor Harbour, that's it. This is beautiful out here. It is really nice. I wish it's that way they could do the videoing and show you the countryside. Oh, it's a bit blurry. Maybe it's too big. There. What have we got up here? Historic attraction, museum, galleries, markets. I want to go. Victor Harbour, still going to Victor Harbour and Mount Compass. Ah, we've got a mountain up ahead. A lot of grapes. Just went through some speed cameras. As I said, the speed here is 100 k's and I'm going 90. Now this is showing it's recording, but the one before, I bet I didn't get that first lot of recording I did. I'll have to check because it didn't have a timer on it. This one has got a timer. There's not much to see here. I don't know if I will actually upload this part of the video. Because, I don't know. I'll just see what it's like. Country road, take me home to the place. It's 37 k's to Victor Harbour. Instead of saying 37 kilometres, instead of saying the whole word kilometres, we just say k's, so we all know what that means. Come on, calm. So it's 37 k's. I know you would have said, you say the whole word miles in America. Am I correct? Well, why don't you start saying, instead of saying the full word mile, just say M and see if anyone will know what you're talking about. We're heading up a hill at the moment. Someone's getting cloudy over there. I hope there's no rain. Oh, that's okay. Windows in the cabin all closed. So hopefully, I don't mind rain. It'll wash the car. I'll wash it before I take it back before I heading home. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying my holiday over here in Adelaide. Oh! There's a putty tat on the side of the road. Someone had a putty tat and didn't think, stop and try and, but out here you don't know where, because there's that many. Oh, we've got a lookout up ahead. Oh, I might stop at the lookout and have a look. What your lookout do? You have a look. But the putty tat. Oh, that's sad. Very sad. Victor Harbour, 35 k's. Oh, I'm going in here. Going into the lookout. And, oh, better slow down, silly. Might as well have a look while I'm here.
In 150 metres, make a U-turn. Make a U-turn, then sharp left onto Victor Harbour Road.
I do not want to make a U-turn. I'm not going that way. You can, hang on a minute. Where are we? We've got the lookout. Oh, I see. Oh, you can't see much. There's nothing to look out at. Bit of fog, bit of cloud over there. It was cold. Actually, temperature has dropped now. It was 15 degrees when I left West Beach, when I left the cabin. And now it's 13 degrees. I filled up, there's nothing here. I filled up at a place called Marion, because it was on the hill. I thought I better fill up. And it was 16 degrees. I thought, I got out, it was cold. Oh, we've got a park here. There's nothing here, there's nothing to look at. So we'll just get on to Victor Harbour. What song can I sing? Song, blue. How about, I know. I'll sing my song.
In 150 metres, sharp left onto Victor Harbour Road, A13. Sharp left onto Victor Harbour Road, A13.
I know, I heard you the first time. Don't you love it when they like to treat themselves like that?
Continue on A13 for 30 kilometres.
30 k's. My song. As you know, my full name is Cecilia. And there was a song out there by Simon and Garfunkel called Cecilia. How many know? Oh, I used to hate that song at school because the kids on the bus used to sing, and I used to hate it. I used to go mad, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what changed my mind. I think I talked to someone said ignore them. So that's what I did. So they'd be singing away on the bus, and all of a sudden I'd get quiet, and I'd be listening, and then they would stop. I said, what are you stopping for? Keep singing. And the look on their faces. That's what you do. Anybody's teasing you about something, you ignore them, and they just go away. But sometimes, I think that was very teasing. It didn't hurt, but I don't know what I'll call it back then. It was hurt, or I don't know. They'll sing the song. That's high school. That's back in the 70s. My goodness, 70. Oh my God. I left school in 1973. So that is coming up to 45 years in November that I left school. 45 years. That is a long time. And sometimes I think, what have I done with my life? You know, what have I done? Nothing really. Now this is getting emotional. Because I know when I die, I'm not thinking of going anywhere there anytime soon, but when I do, there's no part of me left behind on this earth to remember me. No? There's nothing to say, oh, Celia was here, we miss her. Is there anyone in 5 years after I die, will they say that? I don't think so. Which is sad, really. It is sad. I meet someone, you know, they've got kids or grandkids, and we become a relationship, and maybe then there'll be someone to remember me, someone who will actually talk about me. My grandmother passed away in 1988. She was the last of my grandparents to pass away, and it was hard. I know she was in an early age. I think she's about 84, 85 when she passed. And you think she's old, but when it happens, you don't expect it. I remember the funeral. I don't remember walking out of the church. You know, Nana was gone. I think I miss her because every year we used to always get a card and some money from Nana on our birthdays. Christmas to get something. Parents, I don't remember getting any birthdays. No, nothing that I can remember. And it's sad. I remember for my 21st, Nana gave me this brooch in the shape of a key, had 21 on it. I still have that, and it's something I want to pass down to someone. And there's no one, unless, as I said, meet someone who has got children and they have kids, someone who I can pass it down to. I've got no one to pass it down to. But I have a will. I made my will out back in May. I thought I better make a will. Just, you never know what's going to happen. Although nothing, I haven't planned anything what's going to happen. But I had to make a will, and there's only one person that I could, whatever this person does with things, it's okay, but there are some things that I want kept in the family. Things that belong to our grandparents. I've got some old salt and pepper shakers. Cut turkey, got turkeys, salt and pepper shakers, and I got a chicken and a rooster. They're salt and pepper shakers. I've also got this wooden. I'll have to do a video once I get my lounge room. Once I get my place all fixed up, rearrange it how I want it. I want to put a bassinet out in the lounge room, so I've got to move the TV over more. Put it in, which would be good. I'm loving the way my home is at the moment. It's my home, you know, but I've got no one to share it with. And it's sad, you know. I've tried in 2 relationships, I tried. The last one is one I really wanted. I did want to share my life with her forever. But she didn't want me. Not really. I may have seen her once a week, but now I know why. She was too busy with other women. And she used to piss off. I thought she would piss off for some reason, but now I realise when she did piss off, she was on trips with the woman she's living with. And it's so hard. It's not, I don't love her, I don't know if I ever did. It's just that what she did, you know, who does that to people? Who gives a woman, who gives a person a ring and thinking, okay, this is it, you know? I have found someone who wants me like that. I was stupid to think that. She did not. But I'm glad it's over. The best thing it's over, but still the hurt is still there. And it does come up sometimes. I always seem to be the one, even in friendships, I'm the one who always seems to put more into it than the other person. I had a friend who I started working with way back, and it wasn't until we had to do our Cert 3 in nursing that we become good friends. so she'll be 45 at Christmas, so she was born the same year I left school. So there's 16 years between us. You know, but it got to the stage where it felt like I was the only one contributing to the friendship. Every Christmas, when she had her first son, I got my sister to crochet and knit her a rug. And I went, I had to get, excuse me, I think I've got in the throat. And of course I decided to go down and see the baby. I need a drink. Sugar drink. And go down and see the baby, and you know, all the kids, she's got 3 kids. I never missed out on the birthdays, never missed out on their Christmas cards. I'd always send them something. And when she turned, oh God, 40? 30, I don't know, I brought her something. And because her husband's, I think, a year younger than what she is, I also wanted to get him something. Hi again, everyone. Well, I went for a drive after lunch and I followed the sign that says the bluff, and here I am now. This must be the Southern Ocean, I reckon. It's a bit windy up here, so I'm not going to get out. I might get blown over. I'll see if I can zoom in. This is really nice. You know, it's got a little bay. I know that Kangaroo Island is off there somewhere. I'm not quite sure how far Kangaroo Island is off there, out to sea. There's a ferry that takes people out there. It must be a pretty big island because they have accommodation out there. Sorry about this. See the shaking? That's my tremors. Look at it. Can you hear the wind? It's very windy. Might take a photo of this and, oh shit. There's a couple little islands there. The further one over behind this one, you can actually, I think there's a train that goes out there. It's pulled by a horse. Probably what do they call them? A Clydesdale horse. They're absolutely beautiful horses. I might see if I can take a photo. No, I'll take a photo when I finish filming. Now I'll put it at the end of the videos for the day. Depending how long they are. I've already had 3 videos, so I've transferred them over onto my external hard drive. So when I get home back to Coffs, I'll go and have to do these 3 little editing and how I can put them together. Whether I have the 3 separate videos, because a couple of them are not very long. One's only a few minutes, not very long. So, but I'll just see. So this is Victor Harbour. I'm glad I come now. What time is it now? It's after 1. Yeah, it's quarter to 2. Yeah, it is after 1. It is 1:42 p.m. in Adelaide. Adelaide are a half an hour behind. I'm in South Australia, and South Australia is half an hour behind New South Wales. Yeah, Queensland, Northern Territory and Western Australia, they do not have daylight saving like the rest of us. They're a bit behind the times with us, so got a seagull. Wait a minute, put this. See the seagull. Oops, sorry, it's a bit shaky. See the seagull? Well, there's only one here, one that's not all around. They'll probably get blown away. It's really windy. I wonder if it's like this all year round. I wonder if they actually get any kind of summer. I think the best time, other time, probably Christmas they're probably busy. It's the best time to come down here, I reckon. I think any earlier than this time of year would be a bit nippy, more than what it is now. I think this is the time of year. I know I can't get out because it's too cold, but that's okay. And we've got a hill there. Oh, on the little hill. There is another sign on the exit on the way out, so I'll stop this video and I'll add it to the other one. I'll just start it.